So, as you may have realized, the Academy term will soon be drawing to a close. And of the initial 200 cadets, usually around 5 graduate. So, not too many trials left. We'll see who makes the cut, so to speak, here in our next mission. After I insert CD4. Yeah, this is, as I may have mentioned, there's 6 CDs to this game. One of which to actually play the game, and then the rest just for the ridiculous amount of cutscenes in the land before DVD.
Graduation is within sight, as is the culmination of our campaign against the Federation. This mission will serve as a capstone to everything I've taught you. You have learned the 5 principles of the true warrior and know how to apply them. As there is sense in truth and truth in virtue, I tell you that you possess the tools to force success from any situation. The lesson you must take with you into this trial is that victory is always possible, no matter the circumstances. The fog of war may obscure it, but it's always there. With our recent success at the Babel Conference, the Federation must now provide protection for all its non-human worlds near the neutral zone. They are spread very thinly. We are now free to hunt our true objective, while they prepare a counteroffensive for what they believe to be our supply lines near the neutral zone. There is one concern, however, that must be addressed. Starfleet operates a military shipyard which is used as a nexus for rapidly recommissioning old warships. It is heavily defended by a Federation battle station. Normally, an entire heavy assault fleet is required to destroy a battle station, but none are presently available. You will destroy the battle station, the planetary shipyards, and all enemy warships you encounter. In my experience, this has never been done before. Yet you must find a way.
Dare the impossible. Mission 11.
Sir, we are being hailed by Brigadier Kamak.
Open channel.
Cadets, we will begin by destroying enemy forces in the surrounding vicinity of the Federation shipyards. Once this is accomplished, we will attack the shipyard and battle station. But the plan for the assault on the battle station must first be decided. This mission is the milestone test of your skills in strategic planning. Therefore, the General and I have agreed to leave this decision in your hands. Kamak, out.
Sir, we are being hailed by the Kopong, Pochok, and Jeput. Cadets Jajek, Kempek, and Kaporek are requesting a 4-way conference.
On screen.
He is full of Sark dung. That station's assault phasers will split us like a gutted targ. Chang is blind in both eyes if he is serious about this.
Bah! Your wailing sickens me, Kaporek. We have the advantage of surprise. I say we approach under cloak to close range, then unleash overloaded weapons. This should collapse their shield. If we are swift and effective with our cloaks, we can sustain attack waves until the station is destroyed.
Then you are as blind as Chang, Jajek.
My vision is more than adequate to place you within my gun sights.
Then come about and face me, Takek Jai. I will even be kind enough to notify you when I fire, in case you cannot see.
Enough! Chang said there is always a path to victory. There must be a way to succeed.
Are you so certain? This would not be the first time the General has placed us in such a situation. I do not see how we can collapse one of the station shields without losing most of our warships.
Then why are you here, Kempek? Have you no taste for battle? Perhaps you would prefer that we politely ask the battle station to lower its shields.
Perhaps we should.
What?
We must destroy Starfleet warships in the immediate area, correct? Why not capture one? We make the captured vessel send a distress call.
Informing the battle station they carry wounded and must dock. When it moves in, our boarding parties trigger a self-destruct sequence. The resulting explosion should disable the station's shields, leaving us at full strength for the attack. And I thought the Academy did not accept Romulan students. Very clever, but it will not work. The station would never allow the ship to dock, not even for wounded.
This plan is even more stupid than Zhazek's. I am tired of this. Torlek, you make the decision.
Yes, Torlek. You have led us to victory in the past. Do so again, if only to silence Kaporek.
Come. Hail Brigadier Kamak. Inform him we are ready to get underway. Instruct the strike group to form up and prepare for warp.
Sir, Brigadier Kamak acknowledges your leadership for the assault and has placed the strike group under your command. He informs us that several Federation warships have been detected in the Able system. He recommends eliminating this force before proceeding to assault the battle station at Kane.
Very good then.
Coordinates have been received. Course laid in, sir.
Sir, our escort
This is actually a pretty badass battle group on the whole. What's it? 3 cruisers, plus me, and Kamak's heavy battle cruiser. Sweet.
Engage power allocation.
Here we go. I think Kimpek's plan has the most promise. At least Zhazek's planned suicide is maybe not the best one, but if we could actually get the station's shields down before we attacked, I mean, we'd have a chance, right?
Engage warp drive.
Right away, sir.
Huh.
Scan, sir.
Interesting.
Engage power
Well, I
allocation.
think the game is giving me a big hint here, because there's an outdated Constitution class with no Marines on board.
Lock target.
Alright, well.
Boost sensors. Lock target.
Glorious allies can deal with
Com,
that
order
asshole.
escorts to attack. Lock
Alright,
target.
we'll worry about this one.
Sir, we have been detected by enemy
come on.
forces.
Activate transporter.
Here we go. This is like an old style Constitution from the original Star Trek. Oh, check out those outdated phasers. I could use some help here, buddy.
Transport awaiting.
Well, thanks for that, asshole. Bumper cars. You know, you're supposed to be helping me against this piece of shit. Yes, I can see that.
Helm, take evasion when you have info. Helm, you have the con.
Target destroyed, sir.
Sweet.
Awaiting further orders.
Capture the ship.
Acknowledged. Proceeding to objective.
Captain has taken the car.
At least my wingmates are doing like something, right? Sorry, battle group. Unfortunately, the capture is going to take a little bit here, but there's no avoiding that.
Engage power allocation.
At once, sir.
Oh, come on.
Lock target.
Right away, sir.
Boost shields.
Just going to boost my dental. Yes, I'll boost my dental shields. I'll boost my dorsal shields, since that just increases the recharge rate a bit. dental shields. That sounded oddly sexual. Anyway.
Order escorts to form up. Lock target.
Yeah, I think we'd do better in formation here. Come along, idiots. Yes, do come about. Things are about to end badly for this guy. Accuracy thing is not a favorite activity of my gunners. There we go.
Order escorts to form up.
27%, just a matter of time now. And then we will see if our cunning Romulan plan will actually bear fruit. Let's go on here.
You have the con.
Captain has taken the con.
Order escorts to ceasefire. All stop. Helm, you have the con.
Oh, nothing too bad on damage, just transporters. But, yeah, that's fine. For the most part, we haven't taken too many casualties either, so we good. How's it going, buddy?
Reporting all systems nominal and await the next battle. Sir, Timpek has nothing unusual to report. Reporting all systems nominal and await the next battle.
Sweet.
Sir, we are being hailed by the awaiting command.
Open channel.
We have secured the enemy ship. The bridge is in our control, and we are ready to get underway. We await your instructions.
Sweet.
Sir, enemy resistance has been eliminated.
Sir, we are being hailed by Brigadier Kamak.
Open channel.
Excellent work thus far, Cadet Torlek. You may now commence your attack on the station. We will remain cloaked and in formation until you are ready to strike. Kamak out.
Coordinates have been received. Course laid in.
So, you might have gotten this impression already, but a battle station is very heavily armed and armored. And normally, as the general mentions, an entire heavy strike group would be needed to take it out. But that said,
Engage
none are presently available,
At
apparently.
once, sir.
Sounds like bullshit to me, but in our case, yes, we're not gonna run into our buddy here. Morons.
Lock target.
Right away, sir.
There she is. Let's go blow up the Death Star. As I recall, there's a slight vulnerability in the design
Target sensors.
straight
Right away,
above
sir.
it, where it can't bring most of its weapons to bear, including its assault phasers, which will, one or two shot you. If you can take out its sensors and its ECM and ability to pierce your ECM, you might have a chance. So, we'll go with that option, I think. But first, we have the slight problem of its shields. That said, we have a little trump card to play, don't we?
Hail the captured vessel.
I have them on subspace, sir.
We await your instructions.
Begin your approach to the battle station. When in range, persuade one of your prisoners to send them a coded emergency signal. Tell them you carry numerous wounded personnel, your transporters are out, and you must dock to offload the wounded. Initiate a self-destructive sequence after they lower their shields. Then use the captured vessel's transporters to beam out.
Understood. Takor, out.
Cunning plan. Assuming they don't detect us and blow us out of the sky. Oh, there it goes. I believe in you, Takor. You're a hero of the Klingon Empire. In the meantime, we will slowly approach and get into position. Slow and steady. This thing's big. Battle Station 8. Guess they just go by numbers, huh? Alright. Hey, Lucas. Why is nothing happening? Just out of curiosity. Please don't tell me this bugged out.
Com. Hail the captured vessel.
I have them on subspace, sir.
We await your instructions.
Well, this is strange.
Com.
I have...
We await.
Yes, yes.
Stay in formation.
Understood.
Oh, good fucking plan.
Reporting all systems nominal and await the next
Com.
battle. I have them on...
We await.
Begin when it tells initiate a self-destruct.
Understood.
Sir, I'm picking
There
up
we
the
go.
emergency signal from the captured warship.
Hope they don't mind the fire.
Keller. We have been attacked by Klingon forces in the Able system. We've taken heavy casualties, including ship's chief medical officer, requesting immediate transfer of our...
I love how that works.
Mission granted. Close to transporter range.
My immersion is ruined.
Directly to sick bay.
Negative. Our transporter couplings have been damaged. Power fluctuations prevent a safe transport. We must use shuttlecraft for transfer.
Copy that. Approach the station. Docking Bay 12 will accept transfer shuttles and provide additional shuttles if necessary.
Okay.
Sir, we are being hailed by the away team commander.
Open channel.
To begin our retrieval, you must hold position within transporter range uncloaked and with your shields lowered. The ship's warp core will begin overloading the moment our beam-out commences. We will only have a few seconds to get clear of the explosion once we are aboard. We go now to fulfill our duty and will await your signal. Takor out!
Alright.
Engage power allocation.
So, stealth.
All stop.
Cut power to engines.
Power report.
Gives us 52% of ship's power. I'm going to boost ECM.
Boost ECM.
Massively.
Power
To
report.
maybe avoid getting destroyed when we decloak.
Lower shields.
Keep our
Right away,
shields
sir.
lowered. Actually, fuck it. Boost it to full.
Boost ECM.
Acknowledged.
Okay. Here we go.
Lock target. Disengage point. Com. Contact our away team commander.
I have them on subspace, sir.
Everything is in position. We are ready to begin the self-destruct sequence.
Begin transport.
Sir, we must be within transporter range, shields lowered, and cloak deactivated for the away team retrieval to begin.
I am in range, you goddamn idiot. Oh, Jesus.
Com. Order escorts to break an attack.
Yes, sir.
Com.
Everything.
Begin.
Begun transporting your men on
Nice. Okay.
Engage power allocation.
at once, sir.
Let's get the hell away from that ship. And hope this fucking works.
Order escorts to form up. Target sensors.
This is like the worst operation in Klingon history. Holy shit, they did it. The shields are down. Alright.
Disengage cloak. Order escorts to form up.
Let's fucking do it.
Emergency stop. Boost shield.
Port shield, why? Shield indeed down.
Boost.
Jesus. Yeah, that's great, but we really need those sensors gone. Pain. This thing has so many fucking phasers. Holy fuck. Yeah, that's not really a surprise. We're fighting a battle station, dumbass. Sensors just have to die. Let's see what we do from there. 6%. Nice. Okay. Run away! Run away! Jesus.
Half impulse. Power report.
At once, sir.
Helm, you have the con.
Damage to every conceivable system. Yep. Hull damage, heavy warp. Yep.
Captain has taken the con.
Fortunately, battle stations aren't particularly well equipped to pursue you.
Engage power allocation.
As a general rule.
At once, sir.
But, you know,
Boost
there it is.
Shields. Boost shields.
Right away, sir.
You know? Holy shit. I think we're gonna do it. This guy... I mean, battle stations have hugely powerful shields. It would take a shit ton of firepower to collapse them, and by that time you're probably dead. But... yeah, this has actually worked out surprisingly well on the whole, despite the ridiculousness of it. Anyway. Fuck it.
Power report.
Let's do it. You don't have DCM anymore, because they don't even have sensor systems.
Drop power to sensors.
Here we go. Through the ridiculous amount of firepower being thrown at us. Shit. Wow. Kempek, you are a genius.
Engage power
Yeah, by the way, if you stay anywhere near a battle station when it's about to, you know, explode, yeah, you might not live too long, let's put it that way. Alright, destroy shipyard, destroy material in orbit. I can do that, no problem.
Engage power allocation.
Fucking worked. Oh boy. I'm way more amused by that than I should be, maybe.
Raise shield.
Right away, sir.
But at least on this difficulty, I don't think you could actually destroy the station just attacking it head on. Like, you saw what happened there. By the time its shields are done, you would have lost pretty much all your warships. Even when you're attacking the weak point up at the top. Also, it has assault phasers are located along the rim of it, like on the sides, and their firing arc can't hit you when you're directly above it. The wonders of experience, eh? Alright, what else we got here? You know what? You guys can handle this, right?
Order escorts to break an attack.
Yes, sir.
Shipyard toast.
Lock target.
Right there. Sweet. Where the hell? There we go. Go get him, Jajek. I believe in you. Your ability to destroy unmanned ancient warships. How hard is a shipyard to destroy, really? Success.
Engage power allocation.
At once, sir.
Also success. Well done, heroes. Dry dock on fire. You'd think the Federation would protect this a little bit better, but I guess, like you said, if they're making a major counteroffensive near the neutral zone, you know.
Helm, you have the con.
We're here, like at Kane. Here's Earth, Sol, and the neutral zone is way the fuck out there. So, I mean, it makes sense, I
Captain
guess.
has taken the con.
Boom. Recommission this, as Worf might say.
Lock target. Engage power disengage cloak.
Yes. Indecisive Torlak continues his run. Oh man. Wow, we fucking pulled it off.
Order escorts to form up.
God damn.
Engage power allocation.
At once.
Execute repair.
At once, sir.
All enemy warships have been destroyed, sir.
Sir, we are being hailed by Brigadier Kamak.
Open channel.
Outstanding, cadets. We have fulfilled our objectives. Rendezvous with the rest of the fleet in the Omega Gamma system. Kamak out.
Coordinates have been received. Course laid in, sir.
I feel, at least in this case, the triumphant victory music is earned. Oh boy. Good shit. Whoa. That is... What is that?
Scan target.
A Kalis Battleth class battleship. It's so fat. Ah, well. Dramatic, awe-inspiring view of our attack cruiser. I will save my game, thank you. Hardened. My crew is hardened now, my imaginary crew.
Congratulations, Cadet. You and your peers have demonstrated remarkable courage and ability when faced with a formidable challenge. It is no exaggeration for me to say that few warriors in the Empire could accomplish what you have done, simulated or real. Excellent work, Cadet.
Well, thanks, Worf. I really appreciate your support. Wow, that mission was something. Alright, what's next?
Another secret meeting with the General. I can only hope the situation has not grown worse.
Torlak, the information you acquired was very useful, but there are still many uncertainties regarding Melkor's plans. I have summoned you because there will be another meeting, this time in the Takor system. As before, I will need you there to observe. Understand it is imperative we learn Melkor's plans if we are to stop him before he plunges the Empire into another wasteful war. Your transport leaves within the hour. Kapla.
Back to the old bird of prey. Treachery exposed.
Once
Total
again,
spoilers.
I find myself aboard the IKS Gumo, once more tasked to eavesdrop on a clandestine meeting. What else is there to learn of this honorless Khadiba?
What indeed? Well,
engage power allocation.
Back to the real world, eh, Torlak? Stealth expert Torlak? Well-known infiltration specialist? Oh, Lord. After the interesting times last time I did this, let's see what happens. What is this, a nebula? Weird. Okay.
This is the vessel we are searching for. The meeting should take place there. We must bring our ship very close to Melkor's vessel to activate the sensor array.
Okay. Is it just me, or is like there a clear
Engage power
option
allocation.
At
to
once,
move
sir.
in directly at them? That's convenient. Unless it's a trap. But who can say? I don't like that there's a giant nebula right there, but I guess I don't really get a choice, do I? Okay. His flagship, the Mupui.
Lock target.
Okay. It's almost too easy. Huh. Then they don't change their patrol routes, eh? It's quite a fleet they've got there. Accuser Dreadnoughts, actually, they have an experimental weapon system that's pretty cool, called the AMFP, Antimatter Field Projector. Basically, it projects streams of antimatter into the opponent's hull, with results you can probably imagine. Even ship armor of the 24th century isn't quite up to that, for the most part. Anyway. Seems like we can just walk right up. I don't really want to go into the nebula that's right behind it though, so I think I'm gonna have to execute a cunning plan. In which much like the Detroit Red Wings, I shall put it in reverse right before the finish line and back slowly over. We don't get a beeping noise though. To be fair, neither do the Detroit Red Wings. Anyway. Slow and steady does it.
Emergency stop.
Activating sensor array. We
It's
must
emergency.
now remain motionless. Signal is streaming in now. I have isolated the meeting. I have a visual.
This has continued long enough, Melkor. You must reveal your plans to us now.
There is no need for you to wail like a stuck quarreling. I'm now ready to reveal everything to you, including the additional support I've secured from outside the Empire. But first, there is a small matter to be taken care of. Dochmas! Have you detected any surges in neutrino emissions?
Yes, sir. We are ready to execute your orders.
Do so. During our last meeting, my previous science officer detected a strange surge in neutrino emissions. Research revealed there was a spy hovering close to this vessel, monitoring our meeting.
That's not good.
The science officer discovered this far too late to catch the spy. But his replacement is
I do
performing
believe we have
quite
a
well.
slight problem.
Would you not agree?
Okay.
They are coming about and charging weapons.
All ahead full.
Right away, sir.
Let's get the hell out of here.
The experimental array's sensor
Right,
harmonics
that-
have induced quantum
that's a
deviations in our
problem.
warp field.
Also, this ship is not that fast, which is another
It will
issue.
be several minutes before we can engage our warp drive.
Well, That's an issue.
Disarm all weapons. Power report.
At once, sir.
It's,
Boost power to damage control.
yeah, that.
Execute repair pack.
The ship is strangely slow for a bird of prey, which I feel like they planned just to own me. Because we're being caught up to by, like, a frickin' shipmobile. Sorry, a Relentless class light cruiser. Well, we can't exactly escape if they're still chasing us either, right? So, in theory, we just need to get out of range far enough that our cloak actually works and we can lose them. Cloaks aren't perfect in this century, so basically you can still occasionally get like sensor pings, picking them up at very close range, mind you. So we need to just get enough distance here and we'll be okay.
Power report.
At once, sir.
Yeah. Actually, we have a little bit of excess power. When you have that little bit that isn't a nice even number, what you can do is if you go to damage control, you change the priority for damage control to low, but then move it up like this. It'll just give available power to it. As long as you keep the priority. See the number here from 9 to 1? That's just the priority that power is assigned to systems. And there
Captain
we
has
go.
taken the con.
Stop shooting me! Dickbag. Yeah, this is a little bit of a problem. We actually have to, you know, lose these assholes.
Has been recalibrated. We are ready to warp on your command.
Yeah, warping out of system's not going to do me much good right now. But
engage warp drive.
Might do me some good. What is this? Peace out, homies.
Engage power allo. Helm.
Captain has taken the con.
Helm, you have the con.
See ya. Yeah, warp engines are... It's interesting that they didn't go with any sort of warp combat model. Because what it does happen to mean is that if you have your warp engines around, you can basically just play tag forever. And,
Sir, we have entered the nebula.
They'll never be able to actually catch you. In theory, the nebulas...
At once, sir.
Disarm all weapons. Power report.
Power fluctuation, or I mean, sensor fluctuation should provide a pretty excessive,
boost power to damage control.
Excessive interference. So in theory, we won't get totally wrecked here.
They have given up their pursuit. I believe we can now safely return to Kronos.
Very good then. Get us the hell out of here. Whew. Well then. I assume that means Melkor is ready to strike. Which is a slight problem outside the Academy, I would say, on the whole. But first we have to graduate. I mean, the show must go on, right? Super awesome, up close, 1999 textures. I love it. Alright.
Report to General Cheng's office immediately.
Will do.
I scarcely made it back. I can only guess how the General will receive my failure.
Torlek, it pleases me that you've returned safely.
General, I regret that I failed to retrieve the information you sought.
Think of it no further. Neither one of us could have foreseen Melkor's knowledge of this operation, nor the trap he set. Still, it angers me that we must squander our resources, thwarting the ambition of fools, when our true enemy grows stronger by the day. In just a few hours, you will undertake your final Academy trial. For this mission, I have transferred you to my planetary assault fleet. Before I let you go, have you any questions?
Why indeed is the Federation our greatest threat?
Forgive me, sir, but my understanding of the Federation is still not perfect. You have told us they are the true enemy, but why are they our greatest threat?
The Federation represents the antithesis of everything we believe. Klingon values demand that the strong dominate. The Federation seeks to protect and nurture the weak. To us, honor is the principle by which we live and die. To them, it is a loosely formed idea to which they give lip service. Yet it is not their so-called values that make them our greatest threat. It is their institutionalized policies of subversion. Tell me, do you look forward to the day when the true meaning of being a warrior is forever lost?
Of course not, General.
The Federation does. They have successfully subverted the cultures of every society with whom they coexist. If we expose ourselves to their influence, they would corrupt us from within, just as they have done all the others. This will be my last address. It marks the end of the Academy's term and your graduating mission. Whether you fail or succeed in this last trial, I again urge you to remember, you are all Klingons. You carry a legacy in your blood that lends strength to your deeds, strikes terror in the hearts of your enemies. The hope of every Klingon is to die in the service of the Empire. There is no dishonor in falling before a superior foe. If your heart is pure, your actions forthright. What you have been taught will serve you throughout all your battles to come, till one day you earn an honorable and glorious death. Today we strike at the heart of our enemy. With the success of the Roptok assault fleet at the Federation shipyards, all the pieces are in place. While Starfleet's counteroffensive approaches our fictitious supply lines, we are positioned for a massive coordinated attack against the Sol system itself. My personal assault fleet will engage Earth's home guard and pin them down. The Kornos planetary assault fleet will focus upon all bases in system. Individual strike groups will destroy the shipyards on Mars, research facilities near the Jovian moons, and any other targets of opportunity. It is vitally important that you pin down all of Earth's defenders. It has been a long road that has carried us to Earth's doorstep. We will now show our goodwill by returning to the humans one of their greatest scientific achievements. Cry woe, destruction, ruin, and decay. The worst is death, and death will have his day.
Okay, so, Mission 13, Genesis.
Cadet Torlek, during the assault I will be calling on your task force to break off and conduct various operations as needed. Do not let the fog of war disorient you. Concentrate fully on the task at hand. Now, plot course for the Sol system. Kapla.
And that's where I'll leave it off for now. Next time, we will, in fact, attack Earth itself in the culmination of our campaign and the Academy term. I love Chang's speeches, I gotta be honest. The random Shakespeare quotes that are sometimes so appropriate, and his myopic Federation obsession. But we'll see more of that soon.